This picture is known as an optical illusion. There are two women in this picture, a young woman and an old woman. If you are seeing the old woman and wish to see the young, imagine the eye as an ear, the mouth as a necklace, and the nose as a chin. Your brain may want to go to either one or the other image, but if you study it long enough, you may see both images at once. If you still cannot see either of the women, you can see me after the meeting. But what is the point? The point is that your eyes can deceive you. You know, the Apostle John spoke of the top 3 enticements Satan uses. 1, the desire of the flesh. 2, the desire of the eyes. And 3, the showy display of one's means of life. To illustrate, Satan used the desire of the eyes in the Garden of Eden. The more Eve looked at the forbidden fruit, the more desirous it became to her, and this desire has been a snare for mankind ever since. Achan allowed the desire of the eyes to lead him in a wrong course in Jericho, where Jehovah had commanded that the silver and the gold was to be set aside for his treasury, as was brought out during our Sunday afternoon drama at the International Convention. Notice what happened with Aiken at Joshua 7:21. Again, that's Joshua 7:21. When I saw among the spoil a good-looking official garment from Shinar, and 200 shekels of silver, and 1 gold bar weighing 50 shekels, I desired them, so I took them. They are now hidden in the ground inside my tent with the money underneath. Taking the spoil that was devoted to Jehovah's treasury brought about dire consequences. Achan was essentially robbing Jehovah of what was rightfully his. Let's look at the latter part of Joshua 7:25 to see what Achan's consequences were. And that reads, "With that all Israel stoned him, after which they burned them with fire. Thus they stoned all of them." Yes, Achan was stoned along with his sons, his daughters, and his livestock. Friends, Satan's tactics haven't changed, and Christians today are tempted in a way that is similar to what was used in the case of Achan. Because if you think of it, out of all the designs used by Satan to mislead mankind, the desire of the eyes is most powerful. And our eyes can deceive us into thinking something is what it isn't, as was illustrated in the photo at the beginning of our discussion. Whether young or old, we should find no pleasure in the material things of this world. Whether young or old, our eyes should find no pleasure in video games that include violence or killing. Satisfying the desire of the eyes does not set a person free. In fact, he becomes enslaved to Satan the devil, a slavery from which is very difficult to escape. So we therefore need to keep a simple eye, one that is focused on doing God's will, and follow the words spoken by the psalmist David, "Make my eyes pass on from seeing what is worthless." By doing this, we can keep our eyes focused on the true prize, God's kingdom, and not rob Jehovah of what is rightfully his, that being our dedicated service to him.